everybody, in this video we're going to talk about an effect that I love, a psychedelic zoom effect. This effect was made popular by movies like Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo or Steven Spielberg's Shark. It is very easy to do, and let's start by explaining that the video that we need for this effect must have a dolly zoom. But what is a dolly zoom? It is when you have the subject in front of you and the camera approaches to the subject, which is called dolly zoom in. And there is a dolly zoom out when the camera moves away from the subject. The idea of this effect is that while the camera gets closer to the subject, you have to manually zoom out, or vice versa if you want to do it the opposite way. Normally in Hollywood movies, this is done in camera and manually, but it is possible to do it in post-production, and this is what we're going to do now using Premiere Pro. But don't worry, because you can do this in any other program. But I use Premiere Pro, so let's open the program. Okay guys, we are going to do a Hollywood effect, but home. It's so homey that actually, look at the video. Oh, the dolly, it's amazing, but I don't have a dolly machine. So it's so homey that actually I put a carpet here, the tripod with the camera facing the can, and I just pull the carpet, so the video is like this. This is really funny. It's so homey that actually if you check here at the end, I left my shoes here in the corner. Okay, let's go. Let's go at the beginning. Other thing you can see, it says nested sequence. Don't get confused. It's nested because actually I did it with my carpet and the tripod was a little shaky. So I added this effect that is called wrapped stabilizer. So I stabilized the video a little bit, but don't worry. If you do it with a proper dolly or you have a gimbal, you don't need that. But if you want, you can stabilize it as well. And then you nest it so we don't have any issues, okay? So the idea, when you see that the video is moving away, the can is getting smaller. So what we want to do is to keep during the whole video the can exactly the same size. So what we're gonna do is actually scale up at the same time that it's scaling down. I don't know if it's understandable, but let's do it so we can understand. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to create an adjustment layer. We're gonna put it on the top. We're gonna size it up exactly like the video. Now the adjustment layer is just to use it as a guide. At the end, we're gonna erase it. So what we do is we're gonna add an effect that is called crop, and then we're gonna pull it in the adjustment layer. Very simple. Now we are going to go here in the effect controls and we're going to select the can. Look what I'm going to do. Then to the top, on the right, and on the bottom. Why I'm doing this? Because I want then to go all the way to the end, and the can has to be the same size fitting in this area. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna go here up, and now I'm gonna deselect the adjustment layer. I'm gonna go to the video, okay? I'm using the video, be careful, video, okay? Now I'm gonna create the keyframes. This is how we are going to start. If we go to the end of the video, we're going to see that the can is smaller, the can is somewhere else. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do is to size it up. That's the scale that we're gonna use. I think there is going to be okay. And then we're gonna move it to fit it in the hole. As we can see, the can is bigger than when we started. So what we're gonna do is just to make it a little smaller. And I think there in 43 would be fine. We just center it and it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we're trying our best, okay? So we start like this and we finish like this. As you can see, if we go through the video in the timeline, basically the can is like, it's not moving, you know? Just a little bit, but it's basically like not moving, and this is what we wanted. Now we finished. We don't need the adjustment layer anymore because it was just as a guidance. We can erase the adjustment layer. And now that we did our job, look what happened. The vertigo effect. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, because 70% of the people who watch this channel are not subscribed. And it's so easy to press this little red button that is here. Come on guys, until next week.